coming for another video. The theme of the video is the Germany's debut in the Euro, played in Germany, ended at the home team. Germany overpowered Scotland by 5-1 in a fantastic performance by the German team, and the competition began that I will try to follow here, make a video summarizing each day of this tournament. Germany achieved a great victory, and better than a great victory, a great performance. We saw Germany from the beginning impose their pace on Scotland, who we imagined would come with a more reactive stance of someone who would wait longer to try to see what they could do and suddenly play into the Germans' error. In practice, we saw a Scottish team giving Germany a lot of ground without being able to press, and so Germany naturally built a route that ended up 5-1. The Germany first 20-25 minutes with Toni Kroos drew a lot of attention, sometimes working deep between the defenders to work on getting the ball out, sometimes going up a space to reverse the plays, always with a lot of freedom. Up front we have Wirtz and Musiala starting from the wing to work inside, with Gundogan working almost like a 10, playing in the half-moon position of the Scottish team. And up front we have Havertz also moving to try to find space. And so Germany played very well. Naturally, it was 1-0 with Wirtz at 10 minutes, then it was 2-0 with Musiala. In practice, the game was already over. It increased at the end of the first half with Havertz from the penalty. In the middle of the second half, Füllkrug, who came on, made it 4-0. Then, in the final stretch, Rudiger scored an own goal after the ball hit his head and returned to Neuer. And on the last ball of the game, Thomas Müller attacked the space in the area and hold back to Henrik, who was the last to arrive, coming in the last minutes for a player who was cut off. He headed in. He did a great shot to find goalkeeper Gunn's corner and make the 5-1. The game in Germany was very interesting, with this new work of less than 8 months by Nagelsmann after Hansi Flick was sent away due to a very poor level of play in the friendlies. Nagelsmann came in, managed to convince Toni Kroos to return, and Germany, with Kimmich playing on the right wing, that's such great thing too, opening the field, rising with great quality, with Gundogan working as an articulation to reach the opponent's area to score a goal too. He was involved in 3 of the 4 goals, with the great kids Musiala and Wirtz with a lot of freedom, with a lot of intensity, switching sides all the time, making the opposition looks dumb. So it's a German thing that goes from a terrible era to a very strong team, really. It didn't even put in my top 3 favorites to win the Euro, but I will have to rethinking this because it's a lot of talent together. It's a lot of talent. Germany take 20 shots against just one from Scotland. That's insane. And this one is a shot from McKenna in the second half, which he takes just before the penalty mark. The ball almost hits the corner flag, so that was the only conclusion in all 90 minutes. Scotland's goal was not a shot because the pass was towards the middle, hit Rudiger's head, and went into an own goal. So a very intense stance from those who really came to dominate and came to frame Scotland. It was an incredible effort from Germany, and the goals kept coming. The first is a slice on a long diagonal from Toni Kroos to finding Kimmich on the right. He holds to the middle and inverts hit freely. The goalkeeper gun made a mistake, in my opinion. He could have saved it, and the ball hit his hand and went in. Soon after, another very well done move, which was a spin by Gundogan in that third. He took off the marking, gave a wonderful pass behind the defense to Wirtz inside the area. He rolled into the middle, and Musiala did a body dribble to release the bomb and mark. In practice, on 2-0, the game is already over. Then the penalty on Gundogan on the last ball of the first half come to reinforce this thinking. That's why I'm saying Gundogan playing as an attacking midfielder, not as just a midfielder. The player made a very strong tackle, a serious student play, a catch on his right foot, so much so that there was a penalty and also expulsion because it was a serious rule game. In the second half, Scotland with one less didn't try anything. They just tried to minimize the loss. They just tried to not concern any more goals. Nagelsmann started rotating. Nagelsmann started rotating the team. Anders Leverkusen Manfredi had a yellow card, and he was replaced at halftime by Pascal Gross, who also continued to play very well. Then came Sane, who didn't participate too much, and Fulkrug, who scored a goal after a great play, by the way, by Musiala and Gundogan. The ball fell into him in the area. He dropped the bomb at the top to make the room. On the last ball, Henry Khan received another great assist from Thomas Müller and hit the corner to score. Germany's performance was very good. It was really very good. Toni Kroos in the game was replaced in the second half. He just missed one pass in the whole game. That's such amazing 8 of 8 long balls. This was a keynote of the game. Toni Kroos with freedom, slicing the ball from the left to right, from right to left, causing Scotland, who were unable to press, to push back. Toni Kroos, who had a fantastic season at Real Madrid, had a great game today. And then we have to talk about the boys, Wirtz and Musiala, the spark in the German team. Both switching sides, the two scored the first goals, both leaving the side and coming to work inside. Nagelsmann gives them this freedom. Mittelstadt, left back, didn't go up as much as freed Kimmich to attack all the time. So the fifth goal is a great assist from Kimmich, being launched by Kroos. He's a very talented player and player with freedom to work in the attack midfield. He's a very talented player and a player with freedom to work in the attack field. Of course, it's recent. New Germany, Nagelsmann work is just 8 months, but with this talent, with this ability, with this home factor, fans following and crowding, it becomes a Germany that can give a lot of work. Scotland feel far short of what we imagine, mainly not because it defended itself, but because it defended itself very poorly. He couldn't reduce the distance from whoever had the ball, he couldn't apply pressure, he left Toni Kroos completely free, he didn't find Gundogan's movements in the game. Scotland left a lot to be desired, especially due to the defensive fragility, but Germany's great performance drew a lot of attention. That's the main point of the video. Now I wanna know what you think of the game. What do you think? Do you think Germany will be champions at home? Say below in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for listening. A hug and goodbye to the next one.